Hello everybody, this is Techno Paladin. Welcome back to Factorio, our Noob to Megabase Klendathu, where we're building us a nice big mega base. And well, get things started, I have gone through and done some more housekeeping, some repetitive things here. So I set up some various resources. We have some oil set up, we have more copper. We have some stone, some coal, a couple of these. I guess I didn't get all of my radars in place. I thought I got them all, but we got quite a few of these things, and you can see I have some of my Spidertrons up here and ghost images for paving. So part of what I'm going to do is I want to use this whole district area, and we're going to use it to kind of start out our, I don't know if it'll be fully modular, but I want to use it to essentially build out a science research facility. So I want to be able to do all the sciences, and I want to do the rocket and the research, everything all in potentially one big blueprint. So the next step for everything is, well, it's paving paradise. So that's why I'm kind of sitting right here on some iron. And the main thing that we're going to start with today is building out a concrete factory. So we're going to build a concrete factory back in here, and we're going to see how we're going to route some stone in. We're going to just use this iron and ship it right over on a belt. And so part of that I wanted to go over, let's see, before I get into that. So where we last left off with our smelting factory, which you can see here, I have 3 copper lines set up. So I did get this all figured out. So as you can see here, we got a nice little stack of different combinators here. I think most of them are all decider combinators, or arithmetic. Let's see, arithmetic, decider. So just to kind of give you an idea of what I did here, I set up here the number of boxes per car. So that's the B, so that's 6. How many train cars we have, what the essentially the stack size is, and then what's the size of a box, right? So that's going to kind of come in here. So we have the red line. Oh, somehow that did not get connected. But that's not good. Well, it's still working, but not fully. So gotta get that red line in there. So what we have is we have our nice little combinators up here. Now you'll see I have 2 up here. So the first one is an anything greater than 0. This is our limit calculator, so we only have a limit of 1. And I guess I didn't put any fuel in these guys either. I don't have any on hand, so we'll have to worry about that in a minute. And then I have this other combinator, which basically just does an each to each, right? Just multiply by 1. And this is so I can convert it from a green power line, or green line here, to a red line. So that way I can have it come all the way back down here on the red, so I can keep the signal separate from the green signal. And that's just kind of how I did it. So what we have here, so the first thing is we're going to take the box times the stack size, and that gives us kind of the max size per car. Then we have the number of cars times the max, that gives us our output of U. U times R gives us M. So the R, see, that was the 100, that's the stack size. So this gives us essentially our max volume. So this will give us, it's calculating out the number that we would get. So here, as you can see, the input signals give us 115k copper. We have 115k on M. So we're basically saying if anything is equal to M, and we use anything because if there's nothing, then it's going to give us a false, so it's not equal, right? So if it's equal to M, we're going to output red. If it's not equal, we want, nothing, we don't want that coming out. And here we have basically is if everything is equal to 0, we output 1. Now this one here is our green line. So this is our red line, this is our green line. So that's why everything is equal to 0. So what that means is that when I come down here, if these are empty, it's going to give us a red. If this is full, it's going to give us a red. And you can see these are both outputting. Well, wait, why is that one? If everything is equal to 0, that shouldn't give us a... What's the input? Oh, it doesn't have... The inputs aren't coming in. Why aren't the inputs coming in? That's because it's not hooked in. Okay, so obviously I missed getting some of these. So now, we're seeing this is an input of 64, so it's not outputting the red. And this is outputting red. So then what this does is says if red, as long as it's less than or equal to 0, and I know the less than doesn't matter, but if I did equal to 0, then it didn't quite do what I wanted. So as long as if I have anything that's a 1, then I don't want this to work, right? So as long as neither one of these are coming in, then this will be turned on, and then that'll power this whole thing up. So as of right now, this is currently powered. So that's what why is it powered? It should not be powered. Where is it getting its power? This one's turned on, and that one's giving... Oh, these aren't all supposed to be connected. Dang it, I guess I'm gonna have to fix these. I'll fix all that offline, because I want each smelting chain to be separate. So that way, if one chain is full or out of material, that shuts off that grouping. So I'll have to make that adjustment. So luckily that's just moving some wires around, and then that should take care of it. But that gets us our circuit condition. So now the fun part of figuring out how we're going to get some stone back in this mess back here, and then kind of figuring out where we're going to put things. So we're going to need some furnaces, which I don't have on my hotbar. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to need a handful of these furnaces, because each one of the stone bricks, you know, we need... we need 5 stone bricks to make 1 piece of concrete, and then we need 20 pieces of concrete to make 1 refined concrete, and we need a lot of refined concrete. So we're going to be making a lot of stuff here, and I'm probably going to make the steel and the iron sticks on site for these as well. Just because we do have, let's see, how big is this iron? It's 3 million. So, I mean, that should give us a good chunk of change as far as that goes. So let's come down here and let's see what we gotta do. I might need to add some dirt. Do I have any dirt on me? I do. Okay. So let's add a little bit of dirt here just to make this a little easier. And then that way we can get all this mined out cleanly. And then we can get all this hooked up. So we're gonna go... Well, it's probably gonna be most efficient if I go up and down. So we can kind of do one of these numbers. Why? Alright, there we go. I hate when I do that. Alright. So, actually, that's why I like to, a lot of times, just get out of the vehicle and just kind of do that, because it's a little easier to run. So this is the main thing here. This is going to get us our iron for our little concrete factory here. We can always ship more iron in, but this will get us... This should give us pretty much what we want out of all of this mess. So that should get us... we should have a few more in here. We'll just steal it from there. Borrow from Peter to pay Paul. All right, that should get us a good bit here. So let's go ahead and get these loading up and to the right. All right, so there's that. Some power poles on these suckers. I do like the fact that it automatically places them where it needs when you run. So, okay, so that should get us what we want out of here. Let's kind of come out here and get this all kind of lined up for us. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and throw one of these four-way balancers. Where's the blue balancer at? Where did I get that? There it is. So we're going to go ahead and throw one of these down here just to kind of help us kind of keep things in check. Now, it also probably wouldn't make much sense if we're making a nice little concrete factory without it being, well, concrete. So we're gonna come in here. I just created a big square for paving. So let's go ahead and just drop a bunch down. Oh, interesting. It won't let me pave neatly over there. So I'm not being like really neat because I might, we'll probably come clean it all up once we get it all done. I'm just kind of saying, hey, we're gonna stuff all of this full of fun stuff here. All right, so now the next thing we got to do is figure out, well, how much concrete do we really want? We have we're gonna need quite a bit. So I mean, if I get it into, say, I don't know, let's say about 1,000 per minute, that's going to need probably quite a bit. So let's see, what is that going to take? And I'm using this Factorio lab on GitHub.io. I'll kind of bring this in here just so people can see it here. So this Factorio lab on GitHub.io is kind of giving me all this here. So I punched in, let's say I want 1,000 per minute. Probably, that might be a little overkill, but you know what? Let's just go with that because that gives us something that we can kind of pace ourselves to, and you can kind of see what we're going to need. So, and if I come in here and just say it's all speed modules, let's just say, oh yeah, let's do speed modules. Everything is speed module, yeah. Okay, so we're only going to need, let's see, it looks like 1 pump. Yeah, we need 10 of those. We got plenty of those guys. We got plenty of these. We're going to ship in all of our stone. So we need, it looks like we need about 5 of these guys. So 5 smelters. So 3, let's just say 3 smelters for the electric furnace. That's with 8. And then 4 for steel plate. 1 manufacturing for sticks. So 5, yeah. So this is kind of what I'm going to use as a guide. Just so that way people can kind of see what it is. I'm going to throw it off screen again here so it's out of the way. So based on this, we have the offshore right here, which is good. That's why I kind of wanted this here on the coast. So that's going to give us our water. Now, the next important thing is figuring out how are we going to get our stone in here. So I could like bring it from way up here and kind of let it come around and then kind of circle back into this exit lane so it can get back in. I can try to, come up and around over here. It's kind of a tight fit. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm not going to use this line because this is for that. So I'm thinking about just adding a little knockoff line here and then kind of coming out and over, and then down, and then I can kind of bring it back into this line here for the return. So that way I can reuse that. So that'll get us kind of what I'm looking for. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. I might be able to use my little offshoot. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one I want. Let's see if we can get it to fit in here. So this is not, I don't want it right there. Let's say about right. Well, that would give me capability to do it, and it looks like everything would kind of line up and be okay. I just got to get rid of these guys. So we'll just clear out a few of these. And clear out a few of those. And then we'll come in here and just kind of do this and go right there. Yeah, that should work. And that's kind of, this is going to allow us to come in this way or come in this way. And then it's just a matter of let's getting this down here. So I'm going to kind of do some fun with routing here. Let's let this get all printed. Come on, guys. There you go. Come down there. Now, I do have stone, like I said, I do have stone being mined, so it's just a matter of getting it over here. And I haven't set up any of the train schedules just yet, so I do need to do that. And let's just see, how close is that to... Oh, that kind of looks like that should work out pretty good. So let's go straight down. And let's go straight to there, yeah? That should work out pretty good. And we'll go ahead and get us a light in here so that way we can keep these two train tracks going. So this will let us get us our little offload station for stone. We can set up our train track for stone. Or not our train stop, train track. Alright, so let's come down here. We're going to set it up pretty close to the end down here. So let's come in here. I have an unload station. See, is it on the right side? It is. Good. So I'm just going to do this. And let that get all printed down. And then we have an unload. So we can kind of get a balanced unload here. So let's rotate this. I'm going to have it come... Well, actually, you know what? Having it come down is good. Flip it. And yeah, that looks good. And that looks like it's lined up, so there we go. Now, I also need to go ahead and come in here and strip some paradise. So let's come in here and we're going to go... All this nice trees, get out of the way. And let's see, what else do we need? We need... So now I need to set up kind of how we want this little industrial district to work. So the first piece is that we need to create the base stone. So we need to take the stone and turn it into the bricks. And we're going to need some beacons, and I have some. I actually need some more beacons, but okay. So we need, let's see, we need 8 beacons per, we need 5 units. So let's do this. Let's, we're probably going to create something similar to our little smelting array here. So if we have 5 of these guys, let's just say we're going to set them down here. Let's start right here. 4 and 5. Right, and we need 8. So we're going to start in the corner. Right, and then we can kind of go to the corner. And that should 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, If this is it, yeah, that should give us 8. Okay, so. And I'm out. Okay, so we'll go get another one in a minute, but I do have some productivity modules, so we're going to shove those in there. This will get us our extra product. Now, I'm not going to have to worry about red belt, blue belt, all that fun stuff, because, well, this is only going to fill like maybe half a belt based on that site. So if it's going to fill about, 0.4, so what I might do is do something like this here and then have these come here, but do something like that. So that way we'll get 2 of these. 2 will be putting on the inside, these 3 will be putting on the outside. So we'll just do this. And then we can use our blue belt of stone. Now, obviously, we have 4 belts coming in, so it's not like we'll have a shortage. So what I'm trying to do is I want to set this up to where if I want to stamp this up to make even more, we can. So that's kind of the plan for the moment. And then what we can do, let's see, I actually have some lights, so let's get some lights in here. And, well, that might be enough. No, let me get some on each side. I probably should have put these in a better location, huh? And let's get some stick power. Yeah, that's gonna have to... Alright, yeah, let's change that up a little bit. I just want to make sure we can get all this covered. Okay, so that's going to give us that. Let's go ahead and get some of our blues in here. Oops. Alright, so this will give us our stone bricks. So the stone bricks then need to feed into the next step, which is making concrete. And the concrete needs the water and the iron. So we're going to come down here. So let's come down to... I'm going to come down this way here. So, and this is also going to need, let's see, if I increase that to 8, I'll only need 4. If I do 6, I need 5. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop down like 4 of these guys. So if I come in here, say 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. 4. Yeah. So this guy here, we're going to set this to concrete. Okay, so there's the concrete. Now I'm going to go ahead and have... So we need 2 different items coming input, and then we have the 1 output. Now this is a case where I might actually use some red inserters, because this is, again, this will fill up, well, this will fill almost a blue belt. So I might want to space these 2 out a little bit. Let me do that. Let's scoot those over just a little bit. It's probably going to mess things up once I get to the beacons. But if I have, what I'm thinking to do is have this guy here. No. There we go. Again, kind of do a... do one of these numbers, so that way we get a nice full belt out. Let's do that. And then we need to get our pipe. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to go ahead and just do it all like that. So that way we have our underground pipe. We'll take it off to the side here. Okay, actually let's delete this guy. And let's get us an underground pipe. Let's go ahead and get our pump in here so I can see where we're going to hook it up. Then we can just kind of go one and... it's just short. Alright, we'll just do that and then get us a couple of regular pipes there. Okay, so that gets us our water. So now, and I might change this up to some underground so we can get... Yeah, I'm going to have to, actually. I think. Let's see. If I get a red... So I could do that. And then we can have... Actually, that... Yeah, that's not going to work there. So this is going to be here. Yeah? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this will be the iron. And then we need the stone. Which I can't put there because we have... If I put more reds... If I do that, then it won't reach. So... let's change this up. Let's delete this. So what we're gonna do is instead, let's delete that water pipe to there. Right, let's go ahead and get our iron, and let's just say stone, right? Because then I can do blue, and then we can get a red. Okay, and then let's just get, we got a few more belts here. Just go there and there. Okay. Okay, so that should get us iron, stone, so I guess a full belt of each. And then we need the water pipe to come out right here. So let's just say there, and then we go underground to there, like so. Yeah, okay. Now, this will feed into another 4 for the refined concrete. Now, this also needs... I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get the beacons in here, so this might change some more. So, let me go get the beacons, because apparently I ran short, and then we'll come back and try to get this. We might have to change this up some more. And just like that, we're back. Okay, so luckily I didn't have to travel far. So, the catch here, so I did have this set up to say 6 beacons each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we might... No, that one's not going to work. Okay. This one's not going to work. Well, actually, that one will. Okay. That one will not. So... But I could come up here. 1, 2. Yeah, that's not... Okay, well... Let's see. So this would be... How many effect sources... Well, if we're going to give it... Let's do this. Let's remove that. Let me grab these guys. Okay, so this is going to give us 8, 7, 9. Oh, hold on. 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's only 5 beacons. So what I might need to do is, let's just copy that and stick it right there. So we might need that to get us our full count, our full belt here. Okay, so this, I mean, this is a lot of space in between, but I was doing that because I know we're going to need another 4. I can copy and paste this as well, so we can kind of move things around. So, because we need to get iron, not just to here, but then the next steps are going to need the iron sticks. And then we're going to need to make some steel plates. The iron stick is, let's see. Iron stick needs iron plates, so we need iron plates next. So we need roughly, let's see, based on this, it needs, oh, it doesn't even need a full belt, so, but we're gonna need 4 smelters and 8 of those. So let's do, first off, let me put this down. Oh, boom. Yeah. And then we're going to copy this. And we're going to stick it over here. We're going to rotate it. We're going to offset it a little bit. Let's, I'm going to back it up so that way we get some reuse out of some of these beacons here. And then this is going to give us iron. This is our stone. So this is our iron plate, and then we also need 3 smelters worth of steel, and then 1 container of iron sticks. So, and I don't think any of these need, let's see, let's just take a peek. I don't think any of these need steel plates. It's just the sticks and steel. Actually, it's just this guy, sticks and steel. Okay, so this needs 6 steel, concrete, and so this is going to feed right into steel and then the sticks. So let's go ahead and do, I'm going to paste this again, actually. I'm going to offset it a little bit. And then what we'll do is I'll rotate, I'm going to rotate the lines. That's what I'll do. So if I do that, because we're going to need about 3 of these, I think, roughly for steel. So let's go ahead and kill those. And then let's delete some of that. Okay, so this is going to be the input. So we're going to have this be the input array. And we're also going to come down here. And I think I'm going to make the sticks right here too. So we'll just do our stick. So this will be our iron sticks. We should only need 1. So then this guy here, what we'll do is we'll take this. We're going to turn it around, come in, over. So then we can kind of do this. So that'll give us half a belt which we need just about, you know, we don't even need half a belt of steel, so that should be fine. This guy here, we're going to go ahead and give that, and we need to go output. This might make a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and put down 2, and then I'll input 1. Well, actually, I might change that to a green input. Let's do that. So this will give us all of our steel and everything that we need there. This is our output for concrete. So this is output 1, this is output 2. Let's see, that's an extra. So then I just gotta get stone down that way. So we're gonna do... Maybe I should actually put the stone on the other side. But, you know what, it's fine. It's fine. So I need another 4-ish of these guys for this guy. So I need water. So I'll have to bring some water down again. All this is in the way, so we'll kind of ship it down maybe. And then, yeah, so let's come down here. Let's go. Let's say 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this gives me a little bit of room so I can do some hazard concrete as well. I think that might work out in my favor. So this guy, we're going to take this. So this is going to come down. And let's say... Actually, no, I might take it down and around. So let's do this. So if we do kind of a... let me clean up a little bit of that, and then we'll come up, and we'll just change this to go that way. And then our iron line, we'll just come in here, we'll go boom, 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 like so. So that'll get us our brick. That gets us our stone bricks. This gets us our stone. And then this gets us our other input. This is going to be this guy. And we got to get some water into it, but we also need to get some beacons on these guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do let's do that. And then we're gonna use 2 blues. Oh shoot, I forgot about the output. Ew. Let's see, how do we want to get the output from here? Maybe what I do is instead, let's copy this, let's scoot this over. Yeah, that's the spacing. So then what if I did that, and then we go up. Something like that. Okay, and then I can remove these two, and let's just do the same thing on this side. About right there. I think that's it. Now, I know that this will not produce a full belt, but, you know, we will get what we can get. So, let's get this guy. Let's go ahead and get these fed up. And then what we'll do is we're going to get the water going and get the output going. For now, the output will go into a central location. So I'm going to start with just this concrete here. So let's just do... something like that. Okay. And I might have to move this around a little bit. But let's get us a little bot dude. And then we need to get him some logistics drones. And we need some storage chests, yes. So what I'm thinking to do is just go boom, 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 boom. And yeah, I'm gonna just set this to be refined concrete. Okay, so I just copied the logistics filter so we can kind of do that. All right, now let's get this. This is probably overkill, but you know what? I want storage, so that's the whole point of this. Now we gotta get power. I'm gonna see if how much of these I can power up with just these guys here, and then see if we can't get this to work for us. And not quite. Well, shoot. I was hoping this would work out a little better. So let's get this all hooked into the power grid, and then I will worry about the next step, which is, oh, we gotta get water. And then once we get water, we need... Dang, I'm gonna have to put some, Actually, that should take care of that. These things have some towers, so those will be taken care of. So let's get tower there. I can always make this prettier after the fact. It's all about trying to get it laid out first. Let's get there, there, and there. I did not connect. Okay, we'll just get you here, so that way. Okay, so everything technically is powered. We need to get water. So let's get our water situated. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff, aren't I? Actually, let's just do it this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move these, dang it. Alright. Let me delete that. And we need to go up one more space, it looks like. Okay, that should give me enough room to do that. And then go boom to boom. And of course that's in the way. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll go there to there. Okay, so that should give us that. Okay, get us place this tower here. All right, so now I gotta get this water down to there. So let's go. We're gonna go up to here, and then we'll go turn, and then we'll just come up here and just go. So we can go all the way over. And you know what? We'll just go ahead and use another pump. We only needed one technically for the whole total thing, but it's fine. And then we gotta get this one hooked up. So this is now there, so let's go. There, and there. Okay. So, let's see, I need a... Let's get us a... There we go. Alright, let's just double check everything, make sure everything's powered up, everything's got water. Okay, so this hopefully will get us what we want. So we need to go ahead and hook up one of these, and I'm going to hook it up to the far line. So that way we have room for more once we get there. We need to get this guy powered up too. Actually, let's, can it reach there? Yeah, okay. Alright, so that takes care of that. Let's come in here. We need to set this up. This will be our first stone drop off for our new stone line. So we're going to set that to our 4-D. And enter. And then that should get us our stone. Now let's get some iron over here. And I'm going to just go ahead and hook up again. I'm just going to hook up one for now. So that way we can get this going, and then I can expand if we need, if possible, and I can clean this up. So that should get us iron. That'll get us stone. So let's come down here. Let's get this powered up. And while that does that, I can then come into the map mode. We can come down here to our stone. And I don't have this set up just yet. Let's see. This is a... I did not realize I don't have even this set up yet. So stone 4-P. Enter. Okay. And then what we're going to do is come in here to this. Actually, what I need to do is come over to here. This is my little train setup space. So stone. So we're going to come in here. We're going to say stone 4P. Where are you? And say full. Stone drop off. 4D. I'll say empty or inactive for, I'll give it 20 seconds. And then we'll add our fuel station. And for fuel. And then we'll just say inactivity 5 seconds. Okay. So this will be our new train setup for this guy. So we're going to copy that. And then I can come down here. I have a stone station here. Let's make sure this guy's set. Stone or pickup. Okay, and then we can come in here and just go. Oops, I clicked the wrong clicky. Okay, so that one is now active, so I can come in here and go automatic. And then we can come down here to this guy here. Go click, and come in here and say automatic. And then I can come over to our other stone, go paste, come into you and say automatic. But we're going to come in here to make sure this is set to 4P. Enter, and there we go. So we got 3 stops, 4 trains without, so that's 3 and 3, so we're good so far. And that one's going for some stone. That one's at stone. This one's heading to pick up stone. Okay. So, but we should have some stone. So we got steel, or we got iron plates, we got steel being made, we got those being made. This is 4D, right? Yeah. Destination full. Uh-oh. What happened here? Why? Oh, the train line's not full, or not completed. That would help. Okay, now we should get a train in. It's like I was wondering why things weren't going the way I was expecting it to. So yeah, so this is my rough plan for a concrete factory. And then I can take off of this and add some for the hazard concrete. We can pull off of here to use some for the standard concrete. And I might change the order of how some of this stuff is going, just to make it a little more streamlined. Well, once I get this. Oh, come on. Is there still something missing? I should be able to go up there, do the UE, and then come in. Alright, what's going on with our trains? So that's this guy. No, that's coal. Destination full, but there's send you to fuel. How about that? You can't route through there, bud. Alright, let's send you to fuel. It's like, I guess I didn't get my names changed fast enough. So then that's going to fuel, that's going to fuel. So let's see what this one says. 4-D. I mean, did I get my thing wrong? Oh, maybe I do have my thing in here wrong. If it's less than or equal to 0. No. Why is it okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that was, I mean, I think I had the wrong one on my offload station. I don't have too many of those. Let me take a peek here. Because yeah, this is using a different offload switch. What about this one? Yeah, different offload switch. Okay, yeah, I did change it to the red. I guess I didn't get it changed. Okay, so this one's heading to our destination. So hopefully we will get this done here in a second, and then we can get, while that's doing that, let me get my handy dandy drones. Let's come down here. And then I want you guys to come over here. And so, okay, so now we got our stone coming in. We got stone bricks going out. And it's processing it fast enough that we can, it's doing its thing. The chart said it would produce about a 0.4 of a belt. That looks probably about 0.4. So just about half a belt. So that should be coming down here. So we should start seeing, there we go. And those are now pulling. So that's getting us, it's at about a 0.8 of a belt. That's not quite 0.8, I think. But it's our, oh, uh-oh, I missed stuff. It would help if they can get their concrete, right? Or their stones. Well, actually, no, this is concrete, yeah. Oops, no. What's, oh, there we go. And that one's missing too. Dang. What was going on here? Yeah, I messed all that up. Alright, so now we got those guys producing, and I brought my little drones over here, so as soon as they get made, they're going to pick them up and start paving it. Yay, look at that. Alright, so, production. So, obviously, this does not look like 1,000 a minute, but let's just take a peek and see what it's saying here. We're at 1.7K on that. Where is... maybe it hasn't produced enough yet to be able to calculate it. So we're producing almost 1,000 stone brick. It's 800 or so. Wow, where's the... Okay, well, I guess maybe it hasn't had long enough to get it going, huh? So this is still saying it's coming up short, and it looks like it's running short on the stone bricks, so I may need to increase the size on this just a little bit. But they are cranking out pretty good. Little chunk here. But we're stealing them all as fast as we can get them. Alright, so... Well, that is the start of our pavement dreams here, so we can start paving it. And looks like the grass still shows through the pavement, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, so I think I need to clean this up a little bit. Maybe move some of these just around a touch. Just so that way I can kind of optimize this flow a little bit here. Since we have the iron coming in 2 spots. And then once we do that, I think I might, if I can get this kind of cleaned up into more of a line, then maybe what I can do is actually start, you know, make this to where I can stamp like 4 of them down. So then we'll have each one of these lines being consumed. So right now, oh, I see what's happening here. Well, let me go ahead and just give it to do that. Is the stone not getting something here? Alright, come on. Why'd the train take so long? That's weird. Okay. Well, we got a few things we got to figure out logistically here, but it looks like it's at least doing what we want to do. But I still don't see... It's interesting. I still don't see that version of concrete here. Oh, wait. Here. I'm probably looking at the wrong side. That's probably why. Okay, so we're almost at 1,000 per minute. We're at 800, 900 per minute. So that's pretty close to what I was trying to target for. So I am not going to complain there. But yeah, I definitely want to clean this up a little bit. Make this a little better. And let's see, just like that, through the power of time travel, we have a completed cement factory that I have yet to turn on. So after spending a couple hours taking that one little straight line that we had put together, I kind of reorganized a little bit. So I got all of our steel smelting, or iron smelting, steel, and then the rods all kind of working right here. So then we get the iron coming down, doing all this. And I used the belt weaving like we did on the smelters, so that way we can ship over the steel and the iron sticks, because we don't need them that much. We need the concrete bricks more. So we get that to come through. And then I just replicated that up 4 times. On this side here, we got some hazard concrete, so it's going to use any of the leftover concrete, which in the beginning there might not be any, and that's fine, because we want the reinforced concrete the most, so that's what we get, how we get this textured pattern here. So that'll fill up, we got 8 boxes for the regular reinforced, we got 8 for the regular concrete, and then we got 4 for the reinforced hazard. I might add a few more, or I might move this down. Actually, let me just move this down so we can keep it all consistent here. Let's just do a quick one of these jobbies, and then we can just kind of do that and just go rotate down, and then we can just copy these guys, do a rotate, and boom, done. There we go. So now we have 8 for reinforced, and you can see we got a ton of slots here for reinforced, and then I threw in some junk drawers. These all have filters on them, so all of our logistics robots will not put things in there they shouldn't. And then we have, if we come down here, we have our little stone smelting. This is going to create our stone bricks. So we have a stack of 3 and 3, which should give us plenty. So we do a little bit of belt weaving here to kind of get it to ship on both sides. So we have both sides of the belt. And we did that 4 times. And then this one here is where I redid the most, because we had 4 or 5 with trying to get water in here and everything. I decided to go to a full 12 beacons on these guys, so that way we can get everything going, right? So, and I can use fewer factory modules here. So this is 3 per row, which should give us the same benefit as the 5 that we had in our test run. So now I'm going to turn this on so we can kind of have some fun and see how this works. And then that'll wrap up this episode with a nice full scale, and not having to wait for a couple days to see the result of my hours of effort of getting this thing all kind of cleaned up here. So through the magic of time travel, we have arrived, and we now have full access. Let's see how this works. And we're splitting off the iron here so we can get this in here, because we don't need that much iron here. Uh-oh, I missed one. Live testing. Alright, so now we should have, we got stone bricks coming in. Got stone bricks coming in. We got concrete coming out. Let's see if they're all working. Looks like I might have some that aren't working. Let's see. Rotate. What's this? Oh wait, that's the output. Output full. So what's Ah, okay. I goofed up there. Let's get these all restructured so then that way these will all start going like they're supposed to. Alright, now that's working. Oh, I still have a few. See, that's now good. Make sure these are all going in the right direction. Yep, now it looks like they're working. Alright, so let's come up here and check our steel. Steel's getting stuff. Yep, iron's coming in. Steel is getting made. Sticks are getting made. And we got... Are these all working? And yep, okay, so we're still working on getting all the stone bricks up here, but yep, we now have reinforced. Let's see, we got... Yep, okay, so we now have reinforced concrete coming in. We got some of our reinforced hazard concrete coming out. And like I said here, you know, we might have a random one like you see here that's getting made here, and then we'll get a few in there. So as they come through, they'll get all through. So that is working. And it looks like this is working just fine. So I might need to expand this by maybe one extra row, which we don't really have room for. But you know what? It's doing what it needs to do. It's generating the concrete, and it's doing it at a decent enough clip that I should be able to use this. So that is our concrete manufacturing hub here. So, you know, in the comments, let me know what you think of this. And I do have lights in it for once, so it's not so dark and dreary. But yeah, it's doing pretty good. I can't complain so far outside of just maybe increasing the throughput. We're doing pretty good. So if you like seeing how we kind of work through this stuff, you know, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want to know or see, and we'll get to that. Otherwise, I'm going to continue on my way to merry Megabase manufacturing. So until next time, thanks for watching. Good night.